So you're in school right now, right?
Yes, I am.
I feel like that's kind of rare too for an artist. 'Cause I do run into like hip hop artists that are going to school, but it's kind of rare. So how do you balance that out? Is it hard to balance out, make music and going to school?
Oh man, school, is it hard to balance school and music? I do a wonderful job of balancing school and music because I forced my school to be able to let me do music, if that makes any sense. Like, I figured out a way to make sure that I was able to do music at least daily so that I could be able to, feel like I was getting enough music time. Like, I have access to a lot, like a studio. I have access to like people that I can work with, and my teachers are always there, but I needed to make sure, I think that's one of the things that like artists need to remember going into school. Like, yeah, you're going to school for whatever you're going for, but like, don't just let them guide you a certain way. Like, if you need something, then you need to like let them know, like, yeah, this is exactly what I need. Like, they have the resources. Absolutely. So just go get it. Yeah. So I forced them to let me. I basically, like, no joke, like at the last possible moment, I was like, oh yeah, I want to add a minor. I want it to be music technology. And they were like, you don't even have, like, you here late and everything, but I like talked my way into them letting me be in the studio all day. Basically, it's about like, I balance it so well because I made the path.
Yeah, so you kind of went out of your way, and like it's kind of like if you want it, you gotta go get it type of thing.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Have you been working with any bigger artists or not? Just right now, just
bigger artists. I mean, the name dropping is so funny because when I meet people, I just meet them as regular people, like I talk to everybody and treat everybody the same. So I just be chilling with people, but then like they'll, somebody else will say, oh, this is such and such, this is so and so. They got all these credits. I've been working with Mikey, 2 Y's. As this producer. He produces for like One Take J and Ruchi and all them LA cats. But he's a cool, like, down to earth, really dope, just a really good guy. Like, the first time I was at Mikey's house, like, he fed me and treated me like I was family, so like.
You from out here?
I met him in Vegas.
Oh.
Through my homie and my group mate Will, who's also in the Proximity Effect. Okay. Speaking of Proximity Effect, the other person that we're working with right now that's like a big name, Wilson Charles. He is a producer that's worked with all kinds of crazy, cool people. Rihanna and Justin Timberlake and stuff like that. And right, so he likes to name drop all those big names, but like, I like to look at it as like he's got the experience, so it's easier for us, but it's not that easy, because nobody knows who we are yet. So we still got to push ourselves as much as anybody else.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and I really do feel like there's space for you guys' sound, because sometimes people come out with sounds that's like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. But I don't know, y'all got like such a different sound. This shit's crazy. And
we're really trying to force the mold.
Yes, push that shit. Step on their necks. But yeah, so then I guess we'll go over what y'all got in plan, like one by one. What do you have coming in the future, or what should we be looking out for? And also, if you want to give advice to people, like some technique that you've been doing lately that's been working, that you know about, or just anything like that. So yeah, fuck it. Let's start with Groovy.
All right, yeah. All right, so look, I just dropped the Smoke Sesh Part 3 on all platforms. I've been promoting it. Like the way I've been promoting it, I've been like buying champagne bottles.
Is it
one more time?
Is it a single?
It's an album.
Oh, okay. Wait, yep. You promoted it by champagne bottles.
Oh yeah, so the Smoke Sesh Part 3, I copped some champagne bottles and I'd go to like all the famous spots in my city. And I just go like pop the champagne bottle and spray it everywhere.
And then like film it and then put the music in the background and shit.
You
can look lit, yeah.
And people just loving the energy. Like just go to the skate park, do a couple tricks, pop a champagne bottle, and then just for promotion. Also, I just dropped a single with like Universal. Yep. That's out on all platforms right now too. It's called Your Mind. It's with an artist from Russia.
What the fuck? All right, before we move on, we gotta break this down. So, how did you get connected with Universal, or is it classified?
All right, so I seen this snippet, like it was hella late one night. I was like, what the fuck? Like this is crazy. Like it was like somebody was singing, and I wanted to sample it. I DM'd them. I was like, yo, like let's make a song that's. I was like, yo, let's get married, or like let's make a song that somebody can get married to, like just joking around. And then she was like, all right, for sure. And then they sent me the song. I hopped on it. And then they're like, okay, add like a few more bars. I added like 8 more bars. They're like, yeah. She was like, yeah, like I'm signed to Universal, so like they just needed like some like a little bit of information and shit, like my full name and birth date and all the little stuff. Yeah, then they distributed it. It's crazy because like I'd wake up and then like they performed it a few times in front of like 500 plus people. Like it was like crazy amounts of people. It'd just be a bunch of like people just adding me in their story from like all across the world. And like my fan base has definitely like been like it already was like big in like you know like out of the US, like United Kingdom and Russia and stuff. Like they've streamed a lot of music, but then like with having a song with the artists from out there, like they were like really reposting it. So like even like today and stuff, I'd get like just reposts from like people from Russia and stuff, like dancing or singing to the song, and they're from like a different part of the world. So like, and they even were like supporting, like when I dropped the Smoke Sesh too, they were like reposting it too because of the single.
That's fire.
That's crazy. Was it easy for you to collect royalties off it too?
Definitely. So you do have to wait for 3 months for it to pop up too.
Okay.
As far as the single, another thing, I only distribute music through like my label, the Groovy Vibe Tribe. So that was like, and the Bay Bros. Like the Bay Bros and the Groovy Vibe Tribe is the only thing like I'll distribute my music from.
Oh.
So that was the only time I like went outside of our label.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really even too worried about the royalties on that one. I am going to check up on it, but I'm not even really too worried about it. It's more of like it's definitely a dope experience, and like I gained a really good fan base on a different side of the world.
So whenever you guys drop music, so you know how like on iTunes at the bottom it will say blah 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 LLC. So is it under like Bay Bros LLC or Groovy Tribe?
Yep.
Okay, and then how did you do that for people that don't know? Was it through Distro Kid or some platform?
Yeah, so yeah, I use Distro Kid. What do we use Kash for Bay Bros?
Yeah, for Bay Bros, I use Distro Kid.
Yeah, and then are you under like the label package or just the individual artist?
Label package.
Label.
So yeah, you'd recommend that for people?
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you got 4 of your homies, like how I was doing it, like for the Groovy Tribe, like for the like first 2 years I paid for it because like you know it wasn't really in anybody's interest like that, and then like when it started, you know, like last year and the year before that, we kind of started trying to take it serious, so like everybody would like put in like $20, and then that helped pay for it all, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody puts in $20 at the top of the year, and then like we're able to like renew it.
Damn.
Or upgrade.
That's cool. And then Young you got anything new coming for us?
Man, I have a lot of good songs that are actually not released right now. Like in the vault, like the music that I've been making with Groovy Chu lately, it's like literally, it's crazy. Like it's like out there in the atmosphere. Like it makes you feel like you're floating.
Okay.
Like that's the music I try to make. Like Chu, he makes good like rap and shit. He has like good bars and shit. He makes good chill shit too. Like they make good heavy shit too. But me, I usually go for that chill, like emotional type rap, you know, like kind of like Juice WRLD, kind of like Peep, kind of like that type of vibe. Yeah, I actually got like for the tracks, I got like Dancing in the Rain. We haven't dropped that yet. We were gonna drop that when it gets like probably in the winter time. We were thinking about dropping it during like before summer, but due to like circumstances with what's like going on right now, we had to delay that. And then we got a lot of good summer like bangers. Like I got a song called Jamaican, which is banging, and it still needs a little work done on it. Like we probably need to get somebody to do a verse for that, but it's a banger.
Damn. So we should be expecting some shit in the spring or not summer by now. This summer you would say?
Yeah, around the summertime, yeah.
All
For
platforms?
sure. All platforms, yeah. We'll like drop a single. I try to like we look like because we record a lot of music
Yeah,
and we try to look through like what's best. Like we filter out like and then what's left is like we'll go through that and even most of that won't even make it, you know?
man. Yep. And then Cash, what you got coming?
I got old songs that need to drop. I got new songs that need to drop. I got videos that I gotta finish. I got like 2 videos I'm working on right now. I got the Bay Bros album. I got my own another personal solo album.
Man,
And I got a handful of shit, man.
damn, bro, so you got a lot. You got a lot of shit coming, man.
Yeah. I think I'm working on the Good Times music video with Shorty. Groovy Chu's in it. That shit look dope so far.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Young Bev. I just did a verse for Young Bev too, like recently. Like I did a fire ass verse for him.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to Young Bev.
You know when that's
Shout out to DJ Longway too. He's a fire ass DJ.
you know when that verse is coming out, when that song?
Not sure yet. I'm gonna ask him.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, Shorty-G, what about you? Do you got anything coming in the works we should be waiting for? Or any
Oh, I always have stuff coming. I got closest tape that I got coming out is I Thrive in Chaos. That'll be out very soon, sometime early June. And then we've got what I'm calling right now my homage to my neighborhood, but I'm gonna be indifferent about that title. But I got another tape that's all kind of like Bay Area slappers. That's got a couple Chu features on there. That'll be coming out probably like July, depending on what kind of season, what kind of summer we have, and depending on we got a couple moves. You know, my group Proximity Effect in Las Vegas, we got a couple moves that we are hoping are gonna move and stick. So I don't want to talk on them too early, but we got some real good content that's gonna come, for the waves. So just wait and see. But 2 definitely. Oh, and a R&B tape that's gonna be coming out soon, produced by my brother Duran. He goes crazy. Ron 3M. Yeah.
So you be singing?
I do. I sing. I rap. I write musicals. I do a lot of stuff.
That's crazy. So we do got a lot to look forward to, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is the next group to come out. If y'all ain't know, be on the lookout. And do y'all got any last words really to say, or anything that you want to get off your chest for the world now?
I really just want to remind all the young artists, it's important to have fun with your music. It's important to go in the booth and be enjoying yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. Push yourself and be the hardest person and push yourself, but don't push yourself that hard, And release your own music and don't sign to a label.
Yeah, fuck that.
Honestly, don't sign to a label. I'm gonna agree with everything that she just said too. That's also good advice. And just stay true to your sound. Don't try to be like somebody else or another artist. If you're influenced by them, that's cool. But just try to stick to your sound and be confident when you're on stage and shit. Have a good time. Keep that same energy.
It's very true, bro. Because I feel like people that just be trying to fake an image or just trying to be someone else to look cool, trying to act like a top shooter, they just get shoot out quick.
And be careful what you what energy you put out there. I make chill music. There's people that make crazy music. That's what you really do. That's what you're really about. Yeah, just have fun with it.
Take notes from us. We just having fun on it. We ain't trying to
We
hate.
just having fun. Yeah, man.
Any other last words from Cash or Groovy? Advice? Anything?
Positive, y'all. Love y'all. Groovy vibes worldwide. Hope everybody staying positive. Smoking good weed. We don't smoke weed.
Shout out Will. Shout out My Arm Hurts.
Yeah.
Proximity Effect.
Shout out everybody watching. Shout out everybody who's not watching. Shout out everybody in the world, man.
Shout out everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Those that made it. Shout out Tribe. Shout out Bay Bros.
Hell yeah.
Hey, shout out DJ Longway. Shout out to my bro Young Bev. I just did a verse for him. He makes goth rap.
Down, man.
Hell yeah.
And I appreciate all y'all presence too, for real. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. This is just the beginning. We got more to come. Because I'm gonna plan on doing more talk show type things too, where we just get on FaceTime and just talk about techniques or whatever, just music industry shit, anything.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, y'all.
Whatever's on your mind, we could talk about literally like anything, bro. Like Joe Rogan type shit. Like we can talk about like
That's the move.
the universe,
All right.
whatever you want to have.
Thank y'all for staying tuned for this interview, the one and only.
Coasting, rolling, coasting, rolling, coasting, rolling, coasting, rolling, coasting, rolling, smoking.
You the farthest, we the closest, you the mostest, with the hostess. We just smoking, we just floating.